This video is sponsored by Black Forest Supplements. On October 28th, Disney's decision was revealed to the public. To the dismay of the BBC, the Bob Iger Corporation will be leaving their Doctor Who co-funding and co-production agreement. It would appear that as woke and progressive as Disney has been these past few years, the current iteration of Doctor Who was a bridge too far, even for them. We're about to see just why they might have decided to opt out, and where that leaves the Good Doctor going forward. Obviously, the lackluster ratings played a crucial part in this, because the most recent iteration of Doctor Who is the quintessential example of the current year kind of entertainment we've been getting the past current half a decade, in that it pushes subversive messaging as well as promoting safe, non-threatening, subjugated, and preferably diverse beta males as superior to more traditional masculine role models, all while the populace is bombarded with estrogenic chemicals from plastics, junk food, and sedentary lifestyles become ever more commonplace. The result of all of this? Well, testosterone levels have dropped over 30% in the last few decades. Sperm counts are plummeting with a 32.5% decrease in mean sperm concentration, and a striking reduction in grip strength among young men compared to 30 years ago. Researchers call these changes alarming from an evolutionary point of view. Good news is you can fight back. Here's Andrew Huberman from Stanford University talking about an incredible plant compound on the Joe Rogan Experience.
There are incredible plant compounds out there. Like there's this thing that's now kind of going wild on the internet. I've never tried it, but it's called turkesterone.
Turkesterone?
Yeah, they call it Turk. I did one episode of my podcast all about hormones, and I went deep into this literature, and turkesterone, side by side with DECA or another testosterone derivative, it essentially acts the same way. It increases testosterone and performance and recovery.
How much does it increase it by?
Equivalent.
Really?
So,
this plant compound is equivalent to DECA?
Essentially.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why Black Forest Supplements developed their Turkesterone with Tongkat Ali limited edition supplement, which has been dubbed the feminization killer since it combines two of the most potent natural testosterone boosters in the market. Turkesterone is a natural anabolic compound that supports muscle growth, improves endurance, and boosts testosterone levels. Tongkat Ali, meanwhile, is an ancient potent natural herb that has been used for thousands of years to increase testosterone levels, improve libido, and reduce stress levels. Here's a 5-time Mr. Olympia talking about the natural supplements that have been proven to work.
There's a few things like natural supplements that actually have been proven to work, like turkesterone, Tongkat Ali.
What's so cool about Black Forest Turkesterone with Tongkat Ali is that it'll boost energy levels, strength, sleep, and overall well-being, without any of the nasty side effects that come with steroid use. That's why you should try Black Forest Turkesterone with Tongkat Ali, and for the next 48 hours. You get an amazing buy 2 get 1 free offer. Just follow the link in the description or pinned comment. Black Forest Supplements is a truly based company, and I use their products myself, and so should you, as they're devoted to bringing traditional masculinity and femininity back, after the likes of Doctor Who tried so very hard to take it away. Let's see how that worked out for them. Up until relatively recently, both the BBC and Disney defended the ever more ultra-progressive direction taken on Doctor Who, a series which for the past few seasons, one can argue has been queer normative and put race, gender and sexual orientation in the driver's seat, even more so than did Alex Kurtzman's Star Trek Discovery. So according to the worldview of those who subscribe to these identitarian ideologies, Doctor Who should be the most inclusive and representative series ever made, which should make everyone feel safe, seen and validated, and therefore it should have had the biggest audience ever. Only it didn't. Instead, it utterly tanked in the ratings, which prompted a Disney spokesperson to tell the Times behind the paywall, so here repeated by Edge Media Network, no relation, that overnight ratings no longer provide an accurate picture of all those who watch drama in an on-demand world. That's some spin right there. It's all about streaming these days. In fact, this season is the first to be produced in collaboration with Disney-branded television. As a result, the show now comes in the UK at midnight on Saturday, so they can line up with the Disney Plus streaming schedule. This season of Doctor Who premiered on iPlayer nearly 24 hours before broadcast, and episode 1 has already been viewed by nearly 6 million viewers and continues to grow, added the Disney spokesperson about the show's ratings when it started. Adding more comments that did not age well, the Disney spokesperson continued, Doctor Who remains one of the most watched programs on iPlayer and is the BBC's top drama for under 35s this year, making it one of the biggest programs for the demographic across all streamers and broadcasters. And continuing the spin, moreover, though Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies said the series was not doing that well when it came to live audiences, it is doing phenomenally well with the younger audience that we wanted. So yeah, it would appear that Disney and BBC indeed did win over the modern audience, but contrary to the spin here, there evidently wasn't enough of them to justify continue spending millions upon millions on a series which has chased away its entire built-in audience. Speculation has been rife about the show ever since current star Ncuti Gatwa left the show, reportedly because he has turned 32, and at that ripe old age, he is no longer able to do all the rigorous stunts and dancing required. So if anyone needs a testosterone booster, it's this guy, because that's what happens when testosterone levels plummet before their time. Of course, there's also the rumors that his agent told him to run away from the role because it was killing his career. That might have had something to do with it as well. Either way, he is out, and so is Disney. That Park Place did a most cogent write-up on this, which reads, as part of the Doctor Who deal, Disney didn't just get international streaming rights, but also contributed to the production budget of the modern series' 14th season, officially branded as Season 1 under the Disney relaunch. But upon release, the show's ratings were extremely disappointing. Now contrast that to the earlier spin we just read through. Even showrunner Russell T Davies acknowledged that it was not doing that well. By July 2024, speculation was already running high that Disney wouldn't renew their contract. As the new episodes of Doctor Who continued rolling out, Gatwa sparked controversy with political statements, and the series experienced the lowest ratings it had in its entire 60-year history. And jumping forward a bit, at that time, Disney Plus was still lagging behind other streaming services in total subscribers, and may have been considering if Doctor Who was providing a good return on investment. In April 2024, Forbes reported on Disney's 11 billion streaming losses. With so many other financial challenges continuing to prop up the struggling Doctor Who may have seemed an unnecessary burden. Furthermore, Lindsay Salt, BBC drama director, promised fans that Russell T Davies is returning to write a 2026 Christmas episode, and she said that the Doctor is not going anywhere and we will be announcing plans for the next series in due course, which will ensure that TARDIS remains at the heart of the BBC. Of course, similar things were said to dismiss that there was anything afoot at all when rumors of trouble behind the scenes first hit. So those comments loses even more luster in that they come in just a few weeks after the former Doctor Who writer Robert Shearman stated that Doctor Who is probably as dead as we've ever known it. The IGN write-up reads, former Doctor Who writer Robert Shearman has stated that the beleaguered British sci-fi series is now probably as dead as we've ever seen it. It's an eye-opening statement, not least because the show previously suffered a 16-year hiatus between 1989 and 2005, interrupted by a lone TV movie. Now, however, Shearman has suggested that the series' current predicament, with production indefinitely paused, is even worse than during the show's previous hiatus, as the wait for news on Doctor Who's future is compounded by the fact that it's been left without an established lead character. Later on in the article, this is further clarified. Doctor Who's current situation feels different, Shearman explained. because of the unique circumstance its storyline has been left in. Showrunner Russell T. Davies' decision to add a regeneration sequence for Ncuti Gatwa during reshoots, and then a sudden appearance of Billy Piper in an unconfirmed role, means the show's ongoing narrative is also paused until whatever is going on with Piper's appearance is officially explained. No one's going to start writing Doctor Who books with a Billy Piper Doctor, because no one knows what that means, Sherman stated. In a funny way, the closing moments of the series finale, The Reality War, seems to put a full stop on things. We didn't have that before. It's funny that this happened under Disney, because the latter seasons of Doctor Who perfectly mirrored Disney's Star Wars sequel trilogy. That also went so woke and ended so badly that it constitutes a proverbial brick wall at the end of the line, through which nothing can pass. I mean, there's a reason why all other Star Wars productions since then have taken place in the past, as there can be nothing beyond Rey Palpatine usurping the Skywalker moniker, and there can be nothing beyond Billy Piper usurping Doctor Who. No offense to Billy Piper, who isn't really the problem here, merely the symptom of a larger issue of subversion and creative bankruptcy of the woke variety. So yeah, nice going, Russell T. Davies. There is a spin-off limited series coming, as well as one Christmas special left to air. But that isn't due out this Christmas, but next Christmas in 2026. So it's going to be a good while before anyone decides what is next for Doctor Who. Or if indeed the showrunner and other creatives made it so representative and so inclusive that no further regeneration will be possible this time. It was, after all, so inclusive towards the end that it was a series for no one. The best hope for Doctor Who going forward may actually be to release the recently unearthed episode from the 60s and 70s that were thought to be lost. As for new Doctor Who content, only time will tell what will happen. Are you surprised by this outcome though? Shouldn't Disney have supported something as woke as this till the end of time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And before you go, then gentlemen, remember to increase your own testosterone levels with the feminization killer Black Forest Testosterone with Tongkat Ali limited edition. Use the link in the description so you can buy 2 and get 1 for free. That offer is only valid for the next 48 hours though, so get yours now.